Hello fanciers. Welcome back to the Game Dog Caribbean channel. The content you experience here is fictional and for entertainment purposes only, something like the Harry Potter book, or the story of the Avatar, The Last Airbender and content of that nature. Please like, comment and share this video. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified whenever new content is posted to this channel. Winter Finals, 1922. This convention was another one put on by the local hunting club and was the result of multiple camps coming together to place a control on the rising honey badger population in the East Open Country. Events such as this were indicative of the working relationship between the dogmen and local farmers. It had been some time since the local game hunters saw an event such as this, and hunting clubs from near and far were present in the woods. Show number 1. IYK's Bronco 2-time winner versus SFK's T-Bag 1-time winner, males, set at 41 pounds, referee, CCK. For this hunt the IYK was bringing back out their 2-time winner that outhunted a local camp for the first, and TST's Darkside 2-time winner 1-time game loser for the second. The SFK club was bringing back out their 1-time winner, and they had also recently outhunted the NPNGK on the local circuit. At the scale, IYK's Bronco, 40.6 pounds, SFK's T-Bag, 40.4 pounds. Both hunters were on weight and they made their way to the trail. From the release, Bronco met his badger on the other side of the trail as T-Bag waited to strike his boar. Bronco immediately went on the offense, striking his badger in the chest while T-Bag was busy keeping his badger out on the ear. 2 minutes into the hunt the roles were exchanged, with T-Bag shooting for his badger's legs and shoulders while Bronco was keeping his boar out on the head. Bronco was showing good skill and ability, but T-Bag was displaying more strength on the trail. 6 minutes in, T-Bag hits the mat while Bronco gets on top of his boar shaking. T-Bag regains his footing and keeping his boar by the ear while Bronco is still trying to dominate his badger. 9 minutes in, T-Bag finally gets his boar in the shoulder and shakes viciously. Bronco is on the other side of the trail defending his badger's front end attack. Bronco is the mat but eventually gets his badger out by the snout. T-Bag on the other hand continued to pressure his boar, backing him up into the side of the trail repeatedly. 11 minutes in, Bronco hits his badger in the throat, but the badger spins out in short order and backs Bronco up into the side of the trail once again. Bronco hits the mat again with his badger searching for a hold in the throat, but he is back up in short order. T-Bag on the other side of the trail was beginning to wrestle his badger's muzzle. At the 19-minute mark both hunters are on their badger's head trying to establish dominance. The pace slows down at 22 minutes and T-Bag gets into his boar's shoulder again. Bronco is on the defense on his badger's muzzle, but his badger rolls and comes up with its hold. Bronco eventually gets his badger out by the muzzle and backs it up in the corner. T-Bag is on the ear keeping his boar out. Bronco gets the upper shoulder and his badger hits the mat. Bronco shakes viciously, but his badger gets him out by the head and backs Bronco up in the corner. While defending on the muzzle, Bronco guides his badger into his own back end, allowing it to shake viciously. At this point T-Bag is gaining a clear lead on the trail as Bronco is hitting the mat more often and defending from his boar's attacks. The exchange continued until the 37-minute mark when Bronco broke under his badger's pressure and began to protest. T-Bag on the other side of the trail begins to dominate the hunt, hitting his badger in the shoulder, chest, and throat. Bronco manages to get his badger out on the muzzle again, but not for long. T-Bag moves to his badger's back end where he notices much less resistance. Bronco continues to protest on the trail and snapping more often. T-Bag goes deep into his badger's back end, mouthing his 2 hind legs in one go. Bronco eventually gets his badger out by the muzzle, but he is clearly outdone on the trail. T-Bag on the other hand continues to pressure his badger, causing it to attempt an escape at the 48-minute mark, but T-Bag keep him in the trail. The exchange continues with T-Bag pressuring his badger and Bronco on the defense and protesting more often. At the 50-minute mark the IYK team throws in the towel and Bronco completes a bolting courtesy scratch. Winner, SFK's T-Bag 2-time winner in 50 minutes. Show number 2. ARNK's rebound one-time winner versus TATK's Black Man, males, set at 41 pounds, referee, IYK. For this hunt, the CCK team fronted for the ARNK club to hook this hunt up. The ARN team was bringing out their one-time winner rebound that out-hunted OSK's Homicide one-time winner on his local circuit. The TATK team on the other hand was bringing out one of their prospects to get the job done on the trail. At the scale, ARNK's rebound, 41 pounds. TATK's Black Man, 42.6 pounds. The TATK breach was overlooked and the hunt was on. From the release, both catch dogs met their badger in the middle with rebound off to a fast start in his badger's chest and shoulder. Blackman on the other hand went to the muzzle in defense trying to get his badger out. Blackman hits the mat and continues in defense on the muzzle while rebound is trying to go to his badger's throat. Blackman regains his footing and drives for his boar's ear and ear. A turn is called and acknowledged on the rebound dog. Rebound hits the mat and Blackman continues to shoot for his badger's ear. Rebound continues to turn as Blackman gets in high on his badger's shoulder. Blackman eventually hits the mat and rebound goes to his badger's throat. At the 9-minute mark, Blackman is breathing heavy from the mat and rebound continues to search for hold on his down badger. Blackman regains his footing and keeps his badger out on the ear. Rebound then hits the mat and tries to keep his badger out. Rebound rolls and searches for a hold in his badger's throat but eventually got high on the boar's shoulder. Blackman hits the mat again with his badger attacking the throat. On the other side of the trail, Rebound's badger gets him out by the muzzle. Rebound is breathing heavy at the 15-minute mark and at the 17-minute mark handles are achieved with Rebound to scratch and he is wrestling with Handler on his side of the trail. Rebound completes an explosive scratch and the exchange continues. Handles were achieved again at the 20-minute mark and Blackman completes a convincing scratch then hits the mat again. Rebound on the other side of the trail is searching for a hold in his badger's throat. Blackman is clearly hot and defending from his badger's attack. Rebound on the other hand is hitting his badger's chest, throat, and paws. Blackman gets into his badger's shoulder and causes some damage as Rebound is trying to catch his breath at the 23-minute mark. Rebound eventually recovers and takes his boar by the shoulder and shakes viciously. Blackman is on the defense and trying to get his badger out of his front end. They completed another 2 scratches each before Rebound started to fade and out of hold more often. Blackman on the other side of the trail was looking like the stronger animal at the 40-minute mark. By the 43-minute mark, both hunters are on the matted with Blackman maintaining holds on his badger's leg. Rebound tries to get his badger out by the muzzle but not maintaining holds. Blackman is shaking his boar's front end viciously. Another 4 handles were achieved with Rebound slowing down and Blackman maintained his speed. At the 56-minute mark, Rebound was counted out on his side of the trail. Blackman completes a convincing scratch to end the hunt. Winner, TATK's Blackman one-time winner in 57 minutes. Show number 3. GK's Diamond vs 6MK's Sky, females, set at 38 pounds, referee, CCK. At the scale, GK's Diamond, 39 pounds, 6MK's Sky, 37.6 pounds. The GK breach was overlooked and they made their way to the trail. From the release, Sky hits her boar on the other side of the trail and immediately causes a protest. Diamond is uncomfortable on her side of the trail and tries to keep her boar out on the muzzle. By the 5-minute mark, Diamond gets into the hunt, picks up her boar's front leg and shakes viciously. Sky on the other side of the trail begins defending on the head. Diamond continues to search for holds in her boar's front end, throat, and chest. Sky continues defending on her boar's head. Both hunters are wrestling for ear hold on the boar at the 9-minute mark. Sky eventually spins out and heads straight to the badger's throat. Sky starts heating up at the 10-minute mark while Diamond is shooting for her boar's ear. Both hunters were fighting their boar's head on the 13-minute mark. The pace slows down considerably at the 33-minute mark. Sky hits the mat and protests as a result of her boar's front end tackle. Sky gets her boar out on the muzzle. Handles were achieved at the 48-minute mark and Sky completes a convincing scratch. Diamond goes to her boar's back end. Sky continues to defend and protests in the process. Diamond on the other side of the trail is showing clear dominance on the hunt. The exchange continues and Sky hits the mat again. Handles are achieved with Diamond to scratch and she completes a convincing. Handles were achieved again at the 54-minute mark and Sky is counted out. Diamond scratches to win at the 55-minute mark. Winner, GK's Diamond one-time winner in 55 minutes. Winter Finals 1922. Thank you for watching and continue tuning into the Game Dog Caribbean channel. Until next time, the best place to begin is square one, and remember, good dogs are where you find them. Be sure to comment, like and share this video. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new content.